It's time to break the old systems. This is a data dump. No longer will humanity be oppressed by lack of knowledge, which is by divine inheritance there's to know. And I will be sharing as much wisdom and knowledge that I know, so we can truly be free. For starters, we should no longer just teach the periodic table in schools. We should also share the electromagnetic spectrum right along next to it. What is the electromagnetic spectrum? Well, it first starts with understanding that everything vibrates, even dead matter. That, in essence, is what a person can intuitively sense when a person in the room has a bad vibe. You are sensing the encryption of the person, which is their unique vibration composing of everything they are. Their consciousness, their state of being, which could be very light feeling or heavy, depending on what type of a person they are. People who are angry give off angry vibes. You see sound, which is a variation of vibrations which oscillate at different levels or frequencies. If you can figure out what frequency something is well, you can do amazing things once you have isolated that. There was an innovator named Royal Rife who learned to cure cancer through sound. In fact, any disease can be cured if you know the frequency of the disease or bacteria one, can then hit the problem cells with the correct sound frequency, either the same as the disease or the opposite frequency of it. This manipulation of sound can do many things. You can levitate an object using sound cymatics, amongst many other things. Every frequency has a bass tone, a resonant tone, and an overtone. This is how you can move the consciousness of one thing into another, by using a frequency bridge or a frequency which can serve as a carrier wave for all the other frequencies you wish to transfer. Sound came first, then came light. Everything is sound. Everything vibrates. The Egyptians had a much greater understanding of this, and so did many other ancient civilizations. Love is a carrier wave, which is why one can travel their consciousness once they have reached a certain vibration, which at its foundation has embodied the vibration of unconditional love. Chelonetic science, vortex mathematics, and electromagnetic science is a critical form of science that we should be teaching our children at a young age. You see, everything emits an electromagnetic field similar to how everything also is a torsion field. This is just an introduction to this knowledge. You see, nerve endings and nerve fibers that grow are sensitive to sound. Sound can heal depending on the hertz. 528 is a very healing sound frequency. To prove this, the Nazis tried to destroy societies by playing their radios at a certain disharmonic frequency, called the devil's tone. Interesting enough, this tone is what all the radio broadcast centers transmit their music stations on, or at least they used to. It has been tested in science that when people hear anything at this tone, they become depressed, angry, violent, suicidal, or worse. We as a collective should really look into sound therapy and healing, as well as educate ourselves on the science of sound as a normal curriculum to teach children. That way, no deep state attacks or manipulative mind control tactics, which are carried out using subtle sound frequencies, will be able to get past any human. Knowledge is power.